Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. Well, last time we successfully made it to Omnitopia, which is a futuristic place, met with Professor Ruffleberg, figured out who our enemy is. It's a robot named Carltron that's gone nuts. And instead of being able to go fight him right away, we have to do one more task, because this is a JRPG, and why the hell will we not have to do one more task? Sherlock's going nuts, and he's excited. So we need to head back down to Earth and go find an energy core. And Sherlock's getting excited. But before doing that, I'm actually going to switch up my plan just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and switch to the neuron blade for just a minute. Ah! And for after going down that portal there, yeah, we get access to another airship, and it's very futuristic. Now, we were supposed to head to the chessboard to find that energy core, but there's one more thing that I'm going to do before doing that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to power up my sword to level 3 for what I need to do next. So to do that, I'm going to head back to our favorite grinding spot, and that's right over here. Yeah, do you recognize this place? We're going to head right back here. So what I want to do is I want to take the neuron blade, and I want to power it up to level 3. With the sword sheath and all that stuff, that's going to give us some additional power, and you'll see why I'm going to power it up in just a little bit. Now, the best place to do that is just head right over here, and basically whoop all kinds of ass. Just destroy every enemy that's in my path. Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. So we just head over here. And even if the sword's on like 0, I can still pretty much one-shot all my enemies. Yeah, just like that. Get Sherlock powered up there. And yeah, this is where I'm gonna do my grinding, and I'm gonna go ahead and whip up and get all the way up to level 3 with my sword. And you're gonna see why in just a little bit when we get ready to do what we're gonna do next. But yeah, you just go here, enemies respawn. And you've seen me do this before and defeat them really quickly. But now that I've got this, and I'm basically overpowered, I can just destroy anything that's in my path really quickly. So what I'm going to do for this first round is just do this. Oops. Ow. Put it. And go this way. And through here. And yeah. And then we just head over here. Enemies respawn. And we do this. And I'm holding down the R button so that Sherlock can sniff, because I don't want him to get any kills, to get my kills, because again, I just need to, yeah. See, even if he just powered up just a little bit, you can still whoop all kinds of ass so super quickly. This is not going to take long at all for me to power up my weapon up to level 3. Yeah, I mean, you can get 10 kills in the span of a minute. Like, it's just not hard to get kills. Just kill this thing, come up, this thing should spawn, yeah, more of them should spawn. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty easy for me to get all the kills that I need to get my neuron blade up to level 3. So I'm going to just sit here. I'm going to power up my weapon up to level 3 really quickly. I will take care of that, and I will be back once that is all complete and I'm powered up to level 3 with the neuron blade. Yeah, die. There we go.
A few moments later.
Hey, there it is, and the neuron blade is now at level 3. And that's what we're going to need for what we need to do next. So let's go ahead and get our ACT button all set up. Now let's make sure that he can get onto level 3. Excellent. Now, turn my best so you can see this. And when we let it go, woohoo! Yeah, that's almost like a double attack, which is going to be very important for what we need to do next. So, now that that's done, let's get on the airship. And now we need to go retrieve that energy core. Sorry, destination is not Omnitopia. Now, before we go retrieve the energy core, there's one more thing that we need to do, because I actually forgot to get something a little bit earlier in the game. That's going to be pretty much crucial for what we need to do next. So let's go ahead and land near Tinker's laboratory. And Sherlock becomes a poodle again. He's walking around next to me. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. As I'm recording this. So he's like, I ain't no poodle. I know, buddy, I know. So, okay, Tinker, what's up? Yes. Oh, I see. And, now we're good. Okay, but you see Sherlock is sniffing something, so if we go here... Oh, maybe not there. He thought he saw something. If we go down here... Oh, it's down here. We get the best axe in the game, the Atom Smasher, which I am not going to use. So let's make sure that that is... Get back to the neuron braid. And also... We get one of the best spells in the game, the Nitro Formula, which I am also not going to use. So, okay, just a second here. Okay, sorry. My pupper in real life wanted to go outside, so there you go. But yeah, nitro is cool. I'll also put it on just in case. I'm not actually going to use it, but it's there in case you want to use it. It does in fact sound dangerous, so very good. Okay, excellent. Now, as I mentioned, there's one other thing that I need to do that I forgot to do a little bit earlier in the game. So what I actually need to do is I need to start heading back to the... wait, no, sorry. I need to get down here. This area always trips me up. Okay, go down here, and even with turbo mode or with the thing on. I need to head this way. I need to head back to the chessboard. I believe it's up this way. Up through here is how we quickly get back. Yeah, I'm going to bypass all these rats because my neuron blade's at level 3 and I don't care. Ah, excellent. So this is how we would be supposing to get to the chessboard. And I will go to this eventually. But I need to go ahead and make my way back to something that I forgot to get earlier in the game. And if you want to deal with these things, just fire off some crush magic and you should be good. Now again, I'll get to the chessboard here in a second, but I actually need to head back to actually where we started. Just bypass this. Where we started this whole area, because I forgot to pick up an alchemy spell, and that was just me being silly. So let's go back this way. Yeah, you remember this area. Kind of the chaos we caused here earlier. Yeah, now you remember that. That wasn't very fun. Now I gotta try to remember where I need to get to. Oh yeah, this area was all closed off. That's right. Man, another NPC whose life has been sent to permanent ruin by what happened. There's a lot of NPCs like that in this game where they kind of have a misery there. Okay, so now I gotta try to remember where I need to go. So, okay, I'm gonna walk through this area, and basically I need to make my way back down to near the beginning of this, so I can head out of this area. So I'll take care of that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've made my way back down here, this area. You remember where we got things started earlier. This is basically where Chapter 3 started, a long time ago. And if you go over here, and I completely forgot to do this earlier, because I'm just kind of a dummy. And if you go over here, this area, if I can actually get around, we get Horus's aura magic, which is probably Sherlock Sniffin' 7, which is probably the best call bead spell in the game, and is what I'm going to need to finish everything off here as we get towards the end of this. So anyways, I just wanted to come back and get that again. I could have gotten this a long time ago, but I didn't. But I forgot to get it, and quite frankly, I haven't needed it since then. But we're going to be needing it coming up for what we need to do next. So now that I've gotten that, I'm going to make my way back to the chessboard to just follow the path that I did, and I'll meet you back there. I'll show you that there. So go to aura. We get the aura. Yeah, so it's going to be great. Okay, I'll meet you back there at the chessboard. Okay, and we've made it back here. So now what we need to do is we actually need to get to the center of this area so that we can head out to the area that was opened up for us. So we want to make sure we take care of that. So let's head down this way. And these things are really annoying. Fortunately, I have a way to deal with them. We just get our crush magic. Fire! Gotta love it. Fire! Those things are annoying me. I don't even care what Sherlock's sniffing, to be quite honest. Okay, so again, we just want to make our way to the center here. So head down this way. I don't even care. Again, you can burn up all your crush magic, because now that we have the airship, you can get it as much as you want. Okay, so we need to go this way. Now, remember we went down that way to get to the first part of the chessboard, but this has now been opened up by Tinker. So if we head down this way, and head down here, we go and we get the energy core. Yeah. But if we keep on going, I'm sure you don't. Another NPC whose life has been diminished to being here to seclusion. Oh, Fantastic. So we have Force Field, which can protect a hero from a next attack, and the Stop spell, which will stop our enemies. I'm not going to use any of them, but they're there if you want. If you want to purchase some ingredients, you can. You know what? I think some grease might have been useful. Actually, now that I think about it. Let's see. Where's the... Yeah, you do need some grease, so... Yeah, I'll purchase some grease. Why not? Not that I'm going to use it, but it's there. Thank you. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to head back to Omnitopia. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my way back to Tinker's laboratory off screen. You've seen me do that. And then we'll head to Omnitopia and try to finish this thing off. All right, very good. We've got the energy core. Let's see if Tinker says anything different. No, we're good. Sure. Yeah, let's do this one. Sure. Very good. He keeps smelling something, but I don't think there's anything there. Sherlock must be smelling something. But yeah, apparently this thing is a doohickey now, so we'll take it. All right. Let's head back on our airship, and yes, we do actually want to head to Omnitopia this time, so that Sherlock can become a robot. And again, you don't have to do anything. Okay, so we're back here, so let's head back this way. Now that we've got the energy core, see what the professor thinks. Oh, and now we get the, my opinion, one of the best, if not the best alchemy spell in the game. Energized. This thing is unbelievable. So, I'm probably not going to use barrier. Let's get energized right away, and you're going to see what happens. Why didn't you give me this earlier? Oh yeah, trust me, it's going to be a big one. All right, very, very, very good. Man, but again, that would have been useful a long time ago. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, now, to get to what we need to do, now, I don't know why this is now open, but now for some reason, we can now just head this way and bypass all of this. And again, I don't know how our hero's going to manage to do it, but let's head down. Come on. Come on, Sherlock. Get down. There you go. Okay, now we're just going to wait for him for a second to come back this way. Sometimes it takes him a second. There you go. But somehow, if you just get the dog there, he can bypass everything, which is great. Okay, now what we need to do now is we need to head back to the junkyard to where this all started. Sherlock can destroy everything. Oh, and trust me, we're going to be making use of that here in just a little bit. All right, let's head back down. Oh, trust me, we're going to be making use of that for sure. Okay. Now, we got to make our way down to the energy core to where we were earlier. Where this thing kind of all started. In this area. And if we hit here, boom. Just like that, the energy core lights up. Let's go ahead and make sure we save because this is the final save point in the game. So we want to make sure that we make advantage of that for sure. Who said that? And I would save on a different file for sure, just in case something screws up. Okay, give me a second to get all prepared, and then we'll get going. Okay, we're all prepared and ready to go. I'm not even going to heal up to max. Let's just head down and let's do it. And now it is time for the final boss sequence in the game. So let's get going. Okay, let's start by establishing our buffs. We definitely want to get defend going. We definitely want to get speed going. Maybe. There it is. But most importantly, we want to get energized going. Now watch this. When you do that, you automatically get all the way up to max. Yeah, now you can just sit and you can just unload. Now for this first part, you want to have Sherlock do his thing. Yeah, because unfortunately those fans can blow you away if you're not careful. So let's make our way back up. And again, we need to destroy all these fans. Yeah, but look at how quickly things get maxed out. So again, you want to destroy everything here. Let Sherlock just unload on everything. Yeah, look at that. Unbelievable. Okay, now we switch back to the boy. And once that's done, we fire up everything up, and then we should be good to go. I think I saw speed wore off, so let's get that reestablished. Let's go. And uh-oh, it looks like a raptor is forming on the screen. All right, here we go. Yeah, now what we want to do here is we definitely want to have... Okay, now as soon as your buffs go down, reestablish them. Yeah, and Sherlock's... Yeah, okay, we can just take care of all kinds of these awesomeness. Very cool. Now what's going to happen is a duster's going to come. Oh. Let's attack this thing, kind of get it. Get him, Sherlock. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's go ahead and reestablish Energize. There we go. Now we should have, I believe, 2 rounds of these raptors. No, sorry, 3 rounds of these raptors that we have to deal with. Yeah, and again, always be watching your HP, and do not be afraid to heal when you get a chance. And Sherlock will do a good amount of damage for us. But yeah, look at how much damage we deal with Energize. Now, this thing should come up. Now, if you want, go ahead and destroy it. There you go. And again, destroying it doesn't really actually do anything, but take some HP from Sherlock, and we should have 1 more round of these things. Of 2 of these things, and let's go to work. Now, what I like about this is you actually get 2 swings. Okay, defend is worn off, so you can go ahead and reestablish that. There you go. But look at how much damage Sherlock is doing. Like over 1,000 damage. It's unbelievable. Very good. Nicely done. Now another one of these things. I don't think you actually get any experience for defeating it. Oh, where did that thing come from? Now you want to make sure that the boy stays alive, because if the boy dies, it's automatically game over, which sucks. Okay, oh man, we got Rim Solace to deal with. All right, let's get Energized reestablished. All right, now let's get Heal reestablished. All right, come on, Mr. Spider. There we go, nice. Yeah, so again, you just want to pound these things into oblivion. Yeah, they can hit pretty hard if you're not careful, so... But yeah, with this, what I like about the sword in the final battle is that it does allow you to hit twice, essentially. Okay, defend is worn off, so let's reestablish that. Don't worry about alchemy in this final battle, because it's just not going to do a whole lot, especially if you have Energize going. Come on. Whew, look at how much damage I'm dealing. There we go. Problem's there. Very good. And we'll let the Mecha Duster... Oh, got a spider. Yeah, ooh, that's not good. You know what? Let's go ahead and use... Let's go ahead and use Aura. And what that does is that will make me invincible for 30 seconds. So let's go ahead and use that. Now, this is why I got all those call beads earlier. So that way I can not take any damage, and I can just go out and just start whooping ass. Energize reestablished. Uh-oh! Whoa! I don't like that. Very good. And now that thing, unfortunately, has spawned something. And now we have Bad Boy, not Death Spider. That's not who I'm concerned about. Well, I'm concerned about it, but very good. We got. Uh-oh. Now what's going on? Whoa! He cloned my dog. And now we get. Dark Toaster. I think that's funny. Okay, Aura has worn off. So once that happens, especially in these later battles, go ahead and reestablish it. You've got all the call beads in the world, so you might as well. Yeah, I mean, some people have argued that Aura kind of makes this not a challenge-less game, but kind of takes off some of the challenge, certainly. Come back here, Dark Toaster. If I can just kind of somehow get him in the corner. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting a ton of levels. This is great. jeez. Where are these death spiders coming from? I hate the fact that I'm having to deal with these death spiders. Okay, especially with the death spiders, as soon as aura wears off, re-establish it. And even if you didn't get all those call beads earlier, if you have like 20, you'll have like 20 at this point. Trust me, that's more than enough. Okay, let's re-establish. Energize. Uh-oh. Why is the screen exploding like that? And uh-oh! And now we have this thing, which is... You just want to pound this thing into the ground. And just kind of go all out against this thing. Because I think he can restore some HP if you're not careful. So just kind of trap him and get him all... And just kind of go all... He's got 25,000 HP? Yeah. So if you can just go all out... Okay, aura's worn off. Very good. And now it is time for the final battle. So let's immediately... Now this is against Carltron's robot. So this is where you need aura, because this thing out of nowhere can all of a sudden do like a ton of damage if you're not careful. So let's get that going. Let's definitely reestablish energize. And then let's reestablish defend just in case. And now just go all out. Now again, what I like about the sword is you can... You essentially can get 2 attacks in. If you can trap him... with the sword, and you have aura. And just like that, Carltron's robot is dead. I gained like 4 levels in that battle. That was crazy.